Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. September 22nd was the first day of fall, and I wanted to show you guys how I switch up my pinup look for the fall for more of an everyday fall look. The only thing that I don't conform to is lip color because I like red, like a blue red, but I did pick up this new red that I'm going to use today. And before we get started, I wanted to say that I have two tips that I've learned since the last time I've logged in that I'm going to show you. And yes, I am barefaced because I'm showing you from start to finish how I create the look. Now, my first tip is these beauty blenders. Um, One of the best ways to has reduced acne on my face. I'm not really prone to acne, but I've been breaking out. But I realized that after I wash this, after I use it, just wash it, let it dry, and I'll be ready the next time. It's perfect. I know some people like clean out their beauty blenders once a week, once a month. Ooh, the bacteria, they traumatized me when I found out how much these little suckers could hold in. And another thing, I've been downsizing my makeup collection, and one of the best things I've done is invest in one of these magnetic palettes. So I was traveling, so it might have look a little messy right now, but look how cute. Oh my god, yes, I gotta clean them. But oh, I guess they don't work well on a plane, but yes, I went to LA for work and now I'm back. I didn't have time to explore, so I wasn't able to hit up any of you. But next time I'm in LA, I'm gonna hit up everyone that told me they live in LA. And yes, I like to start it because I look a little like childish, reddish. Let me take off my glasses. So this is what I look like without makeup. I like to say I look. So to get started, I already washed my face, moisturized. I put chapstick. Well, I use Vaseline, the little Vaseline, little thingy. Um, Let me check. Somebody said it's too loud. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna start off by priming the face after you cleanse it. I love the Elf Poreless Putty Primer. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit with my nail. And then, yeah, I don't stick my finger on it and like go like that because I just can't with my long nails. Then you're going to melt it onto your fingers and put it all over. Ooh, my mirror is over here. Put it all over your face, even on your eyelids. This really helps erase any pores and smooth out the face, set that foundation, set that base for the foundation. And while we let that sit, we're going to work on these suckers. So I have thick eyebrows and I've been loving using the eyebrow gel from NYX. Woo. So we're going to open that up. Now I do this before putting any eyebrow products on my eyebrows. But for the fall look, I'm just going to keep them. Let's put a little color in them, but you use the eyebrow gel before. So we are going to just fill this up with the eyebrow gel. You want to coat your eyebrows with it before you start combing it. Because if you start combing it on top, then everything else in the bottom is just going to frizz up and move. Well, it's not going to frizz, but then comb it up to give that soap eyebrow look. If you hear any random noise, that's my dog. So just brush them up. Look what a difference that makes. I have thick eyebrows, they're just not in any order. And do the same thing on the other side. Coat your eyebrows. If I call them eyelashes, I'm so sorry. Hey. And then brush them up, brush them however you want to style your eyebrows. Now, it got to be gel. They're known for their hair gel and other items, hairspray. They came out with their own eyebrow gel. and I want to try it. I've been in the eyebrow gel. Well, those look a little wild, but we're going to tame them now. So I like to put the cap back on, and using this edge, we're just going to press to bring them down. And you feel like they're just stuck on your face. But then I like to go in and just make sure they're not too high up. Yeah. I don't want to look like I'm scared. Now you see how I'm have thick hair in some places and some not. I'm just going to wait a couple seconds to let it dry. Then I'm going to go in with an angled brush. This one's from Wet n Wild, the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to use a very dark eyeshadow. Let me move my mirror closer because as you guys saw, I've been having to wear my glasses more and more. So we're going to start from the bottom and create brush strokes because our eyebrows are brush strokes. We're not trying to like draw them on like a cartoon. I like everything to look a little natural. So little is more. So little brush strokes. Just to create that foundation on the bottom of the color. And just brush it in. Yeah. I think I concentrate more on my eyebrows and filling up these gaps. Let me create a little bit inside here. So eyebrows are amazing because they really shape your face and they really complete like anything you're doing. Some people could rock the no eyebrow look. I've seen filters on on TikTok and Instagram where people don't like have, or Snapchat, I mean, eyebrows, and they could look at it like they bleach them and it looks good. But or maybe it's because I'm used to seeing my face with a lot of eyebrows. So I'm not putting a lot. I'm just filling up. I had chicken pox when I was little, so I have little spots empty. So empty slots. Fix your hair. All right, and let me add a little darken the tail over here a bit. I don't want to bring it too down because if you make the lines too strong, your face is going to go down and then it's going to look like it's sagging. Now, they don't match, I feel. But hey, they're sisters and not twins. Plus, when we put our makeup all together, we'll see it come together. Now we're going to clean up a little bit on the makeup that we've done on our eyebrows with using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Now I'm going to put it on my lid. Then also anywhere where I have any harsh blemishes. I don't really have a lot. That little thingy there is annoying. I'm going to let that set. Now I'm going to do a little color correcting because I'm a little dark around here. And one of the best things, I'm really going all out for you guys here today. One of the best things I've used is the LA Pro Concealer. If you want to take out any dark circles or any darkness, use a red. This one's called orange. Hold on. So let me just blend the one on my, just to clean up underneath the eyes. And yes, I'm using my finger. The beauty tools that the gods gave us. And then just tap into where you put concealer, right? You want that to set in there. So I'm going to take this orange and just put it there. Just a tad. I don't want to use that. Let's use a little powder thingy just to spread it out. And it's going to look a little weird, but trust me, when we put the foundation on, the foundation puts everything together. So trust the process. That's why I was scared of doing this first to my face, but it all works. It all comes together, guys. It's to neutralize these tones that we don't want to highlight. All right, so while all that is setting on our faces, I'm going to do the eyeshadow. I love doing eyeshadow first because you're able to clean your face of any fallout. So I want to give a little pop into the corner eye. So we're going to use the No Nudge Cream Eyeshadow from e.l.f. in white. And we're going to just take like our finger and just tap it a little bit there. Now this is liquidy and it's going to look dramatic, but it also creates that pop for your eyeshadow to pop. So using the same finger, just take out any of the excess product. I have some. And then we're going to put it all over our lid. And you're going to see this like white overcast on our eyelids, but it really helps the color pop. Perfect. And I have napkins here that I'm using in between. And make sure before you touch your face with anything, you wash your hands. And oh yes, you like the nails? They're like little palm trees. So it's a little subtle. You might think it's dramatic. It's not. All right, so we're going to take out our shadows. Using a flat, I like using like this flat one. Now I feel bad that I should have checked this before I unloaded my services of my luggage. But we're going to use like this light white. No glitter. A white light. We're going to put it all over. Pat it in. And then once you put all the excess, just throw it out to the ends. Now I love putting whitish, a lighter color on my eyelids to make my eyes look bigger and pop. Really complements the white in your eyes. So yeah, so we're gonna just pat that in there. And you notice I'm mostly focusing in the inner corners, creating that highlight there. Yeah, what is that dot? Okay. Oh no. There. Now we're going to take a blending brush. I'm going to use this one from Moda. Just a little fluffy blending brush. And we're going to use a light brown because we want to bring those browns for fall or for hurricane flooding. Because Florida is about to get a hurricane. Luckily, it's not coming to South Florida, but there's a lot of flooding down here, so it will get wet. All right, so we're going to take this like orangey brown and we're just going to put it towards the ends going in. So we're literally filling in like a triangle. And it's going to look a little wild. But when we blend in, everything's going to work. So a little triangle look there. All right. Then we're going to get like a nude brown. And just go on top of it. And on top over, like a little under, in the middle and on top. The middle and on top. Now, using that same brush before we put something a little darker, we're going to blend it out. So now using your brush, very lightly blend. So we're going to blend. And don't worry about going anywhere crazy because you're able to clean the ends. By going crazy, I mean like don't worry. We're going to clean the edges. But we just want to create this like nice seamless. You see? Look at that. All right. Then we're going to do the other eye. And as you see, I look down in my mirror. It makes it easier to see my whole eyelid. But make sure you're always looking to see forward what it will look like. And blend, blend, blend. Blend a little in. Yes. And you see how that white really makes the color pop? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh no. What was I doing there? All right, so now that we have this beautiful blend, we're going to go with oh shoot, everything is breaking. All right, we're going to go with a dark brown. So I'm going to go with this one. No, this one. We're just going to put it right at the edge and blend. You see, just to create that eyeshadow and bring it up to the crest. You see how that creates a dimension in the eyes? Same thing, just a little dot at the end. Tap off and then blend. And blend that up on top. If you have hooded eyes, you know, bring it on top a little bit to help create that hooded eye effect to be larger. I'm going to put a little more on this side just because, you know, it's fall. All right. Now you're going to take, I'm going to use this. Like, this is one that I'm going to throw away. I didn't bring my napkins, but just going to clean out right there. That way when we're putting our liner, it's a nice, crisp, clean line. Ooh. All right. Now it's foundation time. Now that you guys have seen me with these weird marks on my face, we're going to take our beauty blender or bootleg beauty blender and dump our foundation on there. So lately I've been testing out different foundations, and I've been loving this Charlotte Tilbury. Let me know if you've used it before. And a fun fact, I didn't know that this used to be an MLM. I found it in Nordstrom. I've seen it online. But yeah, the airbrush flawless foundation. I used the Cool number 5. So I just put 2 pumps on there, and it looks so beautiful. Like, let me show you this. Look at that, how pretty. I love it. All right, so then we are going to just put dots. I should have not done this hairstyle for this, and dot it up. Now we are going to put it on. Let me take out my earrings. And yeah, now you're gonna beat all over. Make sure you bring it down to your neck. Yes, this is not the funnest part for me. Now you've seen I've used my hands before, but sometimes this really, like, once I was in denial of using this, right? But now that I know how to use it, oh, and you see how that orange really made everything look perfect? Now, I need to sleep, but but once I learned how to use the sponge properly, it really does help give like this like it belongs on your skin look. And it helps blend perfectly. What is that? Oh, that's on the other eye. I'm like, what is that? All right. Now today I'm feeling like I need a little more coverage. You see how this is like heavy coverage? I need to... I'm not going to put any more. But what I love about this is that this is already medium to heavy coverage. If I really wanted to be heavier, I could just put one more coat. And it feels like second skin. All right. All right, so now we're going to start by highlighting. Going back to the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Well, before we do this, I'm going to add something I've been adding that has made my makeup last forever. So going back to Charlotte Tilbury, I have been loving this setting spray. It's a little pricey, but I got to say that your makeup does not move or transfer. Let's put that on in this step. Yes. All right. I'm glad you guys are liking it so far. Right now, frizzy hair, don't care. All right. So then we're going to get the concealer. I think that's like, well, now you can't tell, but literally, like, it doesn't transfer anything. So we are going to use the concealer. I'm just going to conceal. Don't feel. I like to put it in places that I want to highlight. Just softly. I'm not really dabbing it. This is really good. And I know lately, in the last video that I made of makeup, people wanted to know what I use. This one is the light sand. And then we're just going to pat it in and blend it. This one really makes the cheeks pop. Look, I haven't even put bronzer, and just putting that really makes that like pop. Forehead time, just the front. And then the nose area. And then we're gonna clean up under our eyes here. Now, I don't have any loose powder. I don't really set my under eyes. I think that as I get older, I will do it more and more. I ran out of the NYX, but I am gonna try the One Size Beauty by Patrick Starr. I've heard really great reviews about it. If you've used it, please let me know, because that's the next purchase I want to make. But if it's not good, and I trust you guys listening to me, then I won't use it. All right, so there we go. Now we're gonna bronze, add a little contour using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic, and I use the 8.4. So for this, you see how you see this little shadow here, right? I have natural cheekbones. So when I do it, find out where it is and go above it a little bit. Then I just like to put underneath my nose a little bit. I put too much. Oh my god. And then I like to put 3 dots here. That isn't in order. 2 dots. 2 dots. There I go. These are the only ones I do with the liquid. So basically everything you want to push back. Now we blend. I start with the bottom. And this, you see, I'm blending back. Because I really want to look snatched. And put your jewelry after. You see that, like, effect? And you don't want to put too much because it might look good on camera. Unless you're on camera, then you could go crazy because the illusion of the angle that you're picking up. Just like body paint. Like, you see those beautiful body paints that, like, they're against the wall and they look like they're in the painting. Well, in real life, like, depending on where you're standing, it won't look the same. That's makeup. So put that there. Now we're going to let's do our nose really quick. Because I put too much. But I really just want to have that little lift effect on the nose. Maybe with the excess, go a little on the side. All right. We're going to blend. And we're going to just push up. It looks like I'm hurting myself, but I'm not. I'm just pushing it. And blend, blend, blend. Take a nice little hug. And hug, not a hug. See the cheekies? Blend, 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 blend. Let me blend a little more. Maybe I put too much on this side. It's funny. Cameras are so funny because when I look at myself here, like this one doesn't look as heavy as it does on the preview screen here. There you go. All right. Then we're going to take the blush. I'm almost out of this Apricot by Besame. I'm just going to dab it right here on the top. Here. Perfect. And blend it. I feel like we all put that like makeup face of like, ooh, ooh. Now I like to put it up here because you see it creates like this like, and then when I put my highlighter at the end, it kind of goes all together. All right. Now, now I'm going to put this again. I'm making sure this lasts all day. Now, do I do this all the time? No. But I do spray this for work because I could be with clients. I could be going anywhere, interviewing. Like, I want my makeup to look the same. So yes. So while that is going down, let me take out the next palette. So it's in the same magnet palette that is broken. So I'm going to set powder now over everything that I did. So to start off, we are going to start off with the blush. So using a blush brush, I'm going to tap into these. I forgot the name. This is like a Revlon red. And we're just going to put it on top. Okay, did I just put too much there? No! All right. Then I have another brush that is a blush brush, but I don't believe in like having names for these brushes. They could do everything. Using the bronzer, I've been using Physicians Formula, the butter, and I'm just gonna set my bronzer with this. And this is when I go up and do like a little C. Oh, this smells so good. Bring it into the hairline because you don't want it to just sit there. And don't worry if it seems too harsh because at the end we're going to set it all. And then the other side. This is one of my favorite parts is like putting powder on top of everything you've put because it just helps it all come together. And create that like soft contour. And you're going to see it's kind of harsh right now, but watch the magic happen. Then we're going to take the Anastasia highlighter. And I'm just going to put it up here. Talk about a little too much. Can you ever have too much highlighter? I don't think so. I'm putting it on my cuticle, underneath, on my chin. Yes. And I love putting it there. Now I'm hoping to buy like a golder one for fall. Yeah, just a little bit there. All right, so now the part that I keep saying don't worry about is you're going to take a big fluffy brush. I'm going to use this one. It's not that big. Now you're going to take a powder, a pressed powder. It could be translucent or something your skin tone. I'm going to use a Charlotte Tilbury. Look how pretty that is. This is what's on my purse to touch up during the day. So in my purse, I have this Tilbury, Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder and a powder puff. So I'm just going to work it around. And now you're going to lightly do circular motions all over your face. So like lightly softening. I'm going to do one side. So you guys could see the difference here. So I did not blend that highlighter really well. What I love about this powder is that it does erase pores. And I do the circular motion because then it also removes any excess. Yes, even over my eyes. So everywhere. Look at the difference with the two sides. It really helps bring everything together and give it that healthy skin glow. It smells okay. It doesn't smell like anything. Yeah, I'm not pressing down. I'm just lightly like touching my skin. So it deposits a product and removes excess product. I saw this big YouTuber do it years ago and I just been stuck doing it. And someone's asking like how do I reapply during the day? I don't do this process. I just get the powder puff and pat it. And I don't use that much. Perfect. Ooh. Ah. All right. Now it looks like our face is not complete because we haven't put in our little eyeliner, lips. Oh, I was about to spray this. So one more time, I'm gonna go in and spray this. Can you tell that I've just been loving this product? All right. I'm gonna put my earrings back on. We're slowly becoming more collectively together now. Um, let's see which step, the next step I want to put on here. We'll do this step today, but let's do the eyeliner. So now for the eyeliner, I've shown this a couple times. We're gonna do a line in the bottom and do this triangle and bring it in. We're gonna start thin and then thicken it as needed, and that way the rest of the face gets set. And you see how my look is a little different for the fall. I have it more brown, but still keeping those pinup vintage vibes with modern, because you know. All right, so let me take the mirror closer. Actually, let me use my Charlotte Tilbury compact. So we're gonna look down. Go into the middle of the eye. And I'm going to make it thin. I think today I'm not going to put on any lashes. If I don't put on lashes, I like to keep them a little thin. I'm going to make a little tail in the inside. Ooh, now I forgot to mention this is the NYX Epic Wear. I knew I said I would never buy it again. But your girl wanted to try one bougie thing, which was the foundation. So next thing, look, see how that completes and brings everything together. Now we'll do the other eye. Sorry, I was concentrated. Now we're going to do the inner corner and bring it into the middle. Something looks a little off. Hold on. I see what it is. There we go. Again, they're supposed to be sisters, not twins. That's why I talk to people on one side, you know? They think it's even. All right. So make sure your eyes are dry before you open them all the way. That's why I keep my head like this, looking down. This will look good with a clear gloss if you don't want to do anything crazy, a nude color. But you know me, I'm not going to do that. So now we're going to take our mascara. I have a few that are coming in that I ordered because I don't really like this one, but I don't really know much about mascaras. We're just going to put a thin layer and shake it up. If you guys want me to do a video on testing out the mascaras I have coming in, I'll do it live with you guys. Now, if you don't have lashes that curl, use a curling lash, a lash curler. Yeah. And do thin layers. That way, I don't like the clumpy look. If you like the clumpy look, some people like the way that the eyebrows clump. Eyelashes clump. I'm not one of those, but up to you. Today, I'm just going to keep them natural. One thing that's been bothering me is this little, I don't know if this, it doesn't look bad there, or is this eye? I'm going to blend this out a little more. Perfect. There we go. I wasn't liking like this little dark spot in there. All right, so that is the liner. It's just so crazy how that finishes up your look. You know, like it really does give you like, I just noticed like for real, one side is longer than the other. And somebody pointed it out. So let's just fix that real quick. There we go. Much better. Now, it has happened to me that I turn into those stereotypical, like, keep going, see which side. I'm not going to do that today. No, can't get me to do that. So now that we have that, we're going to put the lipstick and then everything will come together. I'm going to use the Christian Dior 999 Velvet. Now, I know you're going to say, this is bougie, but no. This is sustainable. This is refillable. This is moisturizing. Does it stay like a lip stain? No. But if I'm talking all day, sometimes I've noticed that my lip stain or mattifying lipsticks start clumping. So it just depends what I'm doing that day. But this has been my go-to when I have to talk a lot. So I'm not going to use a liner today because I ran out. But you align the lips how you like. And fun fact, Christian Dior makeup does not carry liner. So the liner that I use is the Ruby Woo from MAC. Just look at that color. I'm a sucker for a red because I feel like it fits with anything. Yes. And it's a nice velvet finish. Feels really nice. Now, once it dries, it is transfer proof for a little bit. If you do eat anything oily or something like that, then it's like game off. Like, don't start eating ribs with these. This will come off. Just like anything, if it has oil in it, it's going to start like coming off. Now, your makeup is set. You're ready to hit the town. but I'm going to add a little pizzazz. So I'm going to use some white eyeliner pencil. Just going to sharpen it. I love using these. Got at a dollar store. Just keeps everything in there. Ooh, I think I sharpened it a little too much. Oops. Having a little difficulty here. So we're just going to dab a little bit underneath here just to create that pop under the eyes. So if I move forward, you're not going to see. So you're going to put it right here underneath and then pop. You can't see it in the photo, but in person, like, it really helps clean up. Really helps give that clean. You see that little effect there? And bring it into the end inside of your waterline. Now you could do this with a nude color or a white, anything to help your eyes look bigger. You see? Ooh, I'm gonna put my waterline. Now, if you want a very dramatic effect, this is not like a white, but it's like a off white, nude beige white. I can't read the name. If not, I'd tell you. You could also use a flesh tone. I've seen people use concealer stick, not concealers, but like colors of their flesh underneath their eyes, so it still gives it that like big eye effect. Because when you have this heavy makeup on, you see how it makes your eyes. If I were to put a smoky eye underneath, it'd even make my eyes even smaller and sultry. So it depends what look you're going for. But this is the look I'm going for, and this is the fall look. What do you guys think? Now, like I said, the only thing, if you want to be traditional to fall, don't use a red lip. Use a darker color. But I'm a sucker that needs her red lip all the time, or a bold lip, so I don't care what season it is. But I love how the eyeshadow came out. Everything came out together super beautifully. I need to figure out what this hair situation is. But if you guys, I want to say thank you guys if you watched the whole way through. If you just joined at the end, you could rewatch on the ROCKABILLAQUE Facebook page or on the Miss Pinup Miami YouTube channel. So thank you guys for joining. Today was a little long, but I want to appreciate everyone. If you have any ideas or if you have anything you want me to teach you, please let me know in the comments down below. I look forward to seeing you guys soon in Charleston. And have a beautiful